Let's see. No, no plug in there. These need charged. Hey, John. Hey, Fashizzle. I was bored. No one's live. And so I'd go live. But you know what? I'm having trouble seeing chat. I need someone to come up and help me. Any volunteers? Hey, Catfish Doggy. Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I figured I could see better at being morning. But I thought I'd go through and get my stuff ready to fish tonight. I have a tournament tomorrow. I'm fishing. Wait, today's Friday, right? Yeah, Saturday. So I thought, well, I'll get my stuff ready. I may talking milk out on the lake this morning. I'm taking Malik. Malik. Don't be hitting my spots Saturday. I need them fish. I usually don't fish my spots, but you got your own spots. But if for some reason you saw mine, ignore them. Because it's top 5 fish, $500 on TikTok. So I'll be on Possum's channel fishing. And then after I catch the fish, I'll back out and then I'll go on the channel on TikTok and show them the fish and weigh it. And then I'll drop it. And then I'll come back on Possum's channel. Hey, James. Can't help you. I'm still at work. Yeah. But yeah, I thought I'd just go through my crap and get it ready so I don't have boxes and bags of it all over the boat. Life jacket. Number one thing. Put it in the bag. A warm, fuzzy thing to keep me warm. Number 2. James is a sicko. He's got cooties or something. He got a cat comb. I feel like crap, still sick. I hate to hear that. I can go pick up my planter boards from David. I got one. He's got the other 3. So that's the kind of stuff I need to store on the boat. Goes up in a bag. Hey, Roostic. Roostic, if you go live, let me know and I'll stop and I'll go on your channel because I can't read chat. Hey, Jersey, how you doing? I got these at KittyCon. That should catch a skipjack. Hey, Wendy. You're working on something, but seeing you live. Love you, Jody says. Love you too, Wendy's. And one of my favorite things I got, 12-aught Terminator hooks or Minotaur hooks. They're like the 9-aught Executioner, just bigger, which is what I run all the time. Hey, Minnow Dunkers. I still didn't get fish grips. James gave me these old ones to use. I can't find mine. And I still, that's how sharp those are. I went to pick something up and that I got stuck by a hook. It wasn't even what I was picking up. I need a knife. I wonder what that's in there for. And I got to take this one off the boat because I wasn't paying attention. You know, it's got this sheath on it. Well, I was busy and it didn't have the sheath on it. I grabbed it and took my fingers across it and cut myself, but I didn't cut myself real deep. But I was like, oh my God, I could have been hurt so bad. But it's just a distraction. So I'm going to take it off the boat. Just put a kitchen steak knife on it, I guess. Hey, Half Century. Did I miss anybody? I ain't even fixed my hair. I was going to put a hat on, but you know how that goes. So, garbage. Before I hurt myself. Let's see if I got a few of these in. Ooh la la! My thing's usually green on black, but he have black tile, so they'll just flip it. Be the same thing. I have a few of those left. Hey, Eric B. And I got them sinker holders. I like them for Mad Cats, which is 3-way swivels. And that's about all I got from CatCon. Oh, I got 2 rods, but they're at James's house. Yeah, I think that's about all I got. Morning, brother. Howdy. Dominic Hollis is there. I've been wondering about you, Dominic. I ain't heard from you forever. I thought you forgot me. I've been wondering what you've been up to. Oh, I did get something new. I got a new hat, but it's in the car. It's a Mad Cat hat, and I got a matching shirt. See if I can reach the shirt. I didn't pick up anything catfish clothing this time. I'll just order it online. I'm sitting on the floor because I'm going through all this crap. Let's see. I just got this so I could try to win the money. Catfishing machine. Hey, Wabash Nate. Nate, when are we going fishing? I'm going today, and I've got a tournament. I'm going to be fishing in Chattanooga all day tomorrow. It's a TikTok tournament, but I'll be on Possum's channel live. What's this? What's another towel? $13 early birds in here. Yep. Some of us are up every morning. And I've been waiting on someone to go live for hours. I watched that a little while. Destiny gave me that. Desiree. Carson's sister. She tied it herself. There's another towel. Make sure it didn't stink. Oh, I had a friend from TikTok mail me these. He painted them himself and sent me some eggs. I think that one's kind of pretty, ain't it? Look at that one. Ooh la la. They got some artists over there on TikTok. That one's a peg float. These are my favorite jigs in the world. For skipjack. James gave me those. More swivels. More hooks. I think that goes to my bucket. These are good ones too. Ruben Flores. He's actually starting on TikTok or YouTube going live. Trying to grow his channel, and you can watch him tie these. And Tackle Bandit sells them, or you can get them off his website or his TikTok shop. No. Howdy, brother. Nate. Let's see. These are James's stickers. There's a Benoit sticker I got. Silver and white are good for skips. Yep. You wouldn't believe what all I catch on gold, though. It's crazy. There's more James stickers. What's this? Oh, there's more of them hooks. I need to put it in a bag before I get one to my finger. That's how sharp they are. I mean, that's why you catch stuff with them. They just gotta swim back. Yum! It's in there like swimwear. Hey, Eddie Grove. Hey, John. And I got a few of them, just in case there's 4 ounces. 1, 2, 3. I think I got 4 of them, but I only see 3. Them's a different color. I ain't tried them yet. But they look like they'd catch something. That's the guy I got the rods off of. D and 304 D&D Baits. He's opened a tackle store. For some reason I got fork. Garbage. Oh, there's more scribbles. There's another Benoit sticker. Hey, proud mother single, how you doing? I don't know who they are. They just handed me one as I walked by. And boom, big monster sticker. Da 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 da. Super scary. Always have baby wipes and toilet paper on your boat. You never know when it strikes. I think there's been wall sticker too. Twofer. Jody, I need a monitor, a monster sticker for my board. Okay. I can send you that one. He gave me some I never have put on the boat yet. So I got that one at CatCon. But I already have some put aside for me. Oh, I use these on my skipjack to hold my floats above the water. Chunky float. And then when a fish hits it, I ain't got to watch it. But when a fish hits that hook, I hear that. Then I know I got a fish on. Because it's very loud. It's on top of the water. And I like these kinds of sinkers for my skipjack. And I'm wanting to switch or try these for my catfish rigs, the big ones. I just ain't got none of them yet. They're called trolling sinkers or torpedo sinkers. There's a glove. I should have got a garbage bag. I don't think I need that on the boat, but the one time I ain't packed it, I'll need it. Hey, 217. What? There's a fishing glove because I'm trying not to mess my hands up. I'm trying to be smarter. Everybody's getting all these cooties from fish. When that one cut my hand open, I kind of started wearing a glove then. Because them little fish, I mean, they'll just rake the hide off your hands before you know it. Their little teeth, their little tooth pads, so sharp. That's right. I put that with my lights. I got my boat charging, but when I left the other day, my batteries didn't start. I can't find my not my jump box. But you got that little old time battery charger that you just plug up and put on it. I can't find where mine's out of that to charge my starting battery. I got it plugged up, the charger to the boat plugged in, but I don't think that charges my starting battery, does it? Hey, squirrel, how you doing? I have to figure that out. I'll be glad when I get a boat I can leave everything on it and it don't have to worry about getting wet or stuff. So I don't need these stickers back. I might go carp fishing tomorrow. Awesome. Hope you catch some. Carp fishing ain't my favorite thing. I don't know why. It ain't. I don't know. Maybe because I ain't never caught one. I tried to, I put a piece of corn on a 10-aught hook and I didn't catch one. But someone said my hook was too big. But I've seen carp. Like, I was like 4 foot of water one time and I had my sonar and I seen these big fish go across it. So I run to the side of the boat and I looked and it was carp going under the boat. Jody, you need to get back on that pontoon boat. I know. It's just I got burnt with spot lock. And it's so much, I can catch fish so much easier off the skiff because it's got a better sonar and it's got the spot lock. I plan on going back to a pontoon this summer. As soon as I can sell my house, I plan on getting a boat, a pontoon, and getting rid of my other 2 boats. Let's see, I got that snag. I got a gom. I'm surprised I ain't hooked myself yet with it. I hate braid because all it does is this. I can't even get it out of my stuff. That's why I hate braid. You can't untangle it. It's just a big mess. And then it gets twisted up with the other lines, and I can't see to untangle it, get the knot out. It does cast better. I do say that, but what good does it do to cast better if you're constantly mad and aggravated with it? I'd rather just not have to worry about it. This is my skipjack book. But a lot of it's out of it because it's tangled up. I have to cut it and redo it. I think this stuff got wet. I wonder if it stinks. Will this stuff rot and mildew? All we use is braid. It don't smell. It was that one I didn't even got. I must have broke off on that one. What a gong. Yeah. Put that big cup. I tried to put this stuff in this little book to make it easier, but it didn't make it easier. I may just have to learn to tie as I go. Was hook. Woohoo, skipjack talk. Yeah, tell me about it. One of my favorite ones I catch this with is a blue too. I'm out of them. And they only sold a light blue this year. But the darker blue caught fish better. And then I got some David sent me from Double Hook Angling I catch fish with. I can look down in the water and there'll be shad swimming beside that. I guess they think it's their brothers. So I guess that's why this color catches so good. Even the shad swim with it. I can't believe I ain't got a Foley spoon on that though. Does blue and white work well? Dark blue does. More of a royal blue. That's a little bit lighter than what I like. Curtis, wow, Bugman, there's something about your show that's different. Hey, I'm waiting on someone to go live. If someone's live, let me know. Because I can jump down and go on theirs. Nobody went live, and I've been waiting forever. I hung out with Zed this morning, and then he ended, and I thought, crap on toast. I'll just finally go live myself. Oh, for shizzle. 1 chunky rig. 2 chunky. 3. Money, money, money. I still watch Chunky sometimes. He still catches fish. Well, you're much prettier than Becky. Wow. I don't know. He's a daggum pretty good looking little Becky. I think Becky uses a filter though. What do you think? Hey, squirrel. Yeah, if you're on your laptop, there's a filter you can use on StreamYard. It's not on your phone. Curtis, don't hurt Buggy's feeling now. Yep. Oh, was that? No, that's that same. Maybe it is a darker blue. I need a light. I think that's the lighter one. Some of the sleep, Jody. I tried sleeping. I just you have to get up and go to work, and I just on a schedule. This might be the darker blue. I think it is. See. I also got an iPad. I got some stuff to try to maybe I can make better videos and stuff, make it easier on me. I got an iPad, an iWatch, and some new earphones, but they're already falling out of my ears the first day. I can't keep them in my ear. And then I got a cheap set that hurts my ears, so I didn't accomplish nothing with the hearing stuff. I'll probably give my girl the earpods because they're just gonna fall on my ear. I've had I don't know how many sets of the Apple ones. I can't keep them in my ears. Garbage. No, you ain't sleeping. You got a baby. Unless your woman does it. Does anybody want to come out like rustic? I got a case. Booyah. And there's a watch up there too, but I didn't know how to put the dang thing together. They're cleaned up a lot already, even though I don't have it put all together yet. But look how much junk I got rid of. Garbage, really. My skipjack poles are at James's house and my net. So I'll swing by and get it. Curtis wants to come up. Does he? He won't come up. He's too scared. Let's see. That's Brian V. Come on, Curtis. Let's see. Half can come up. Wrong button. Guess. And that guess. Copy. More. Post a comment. Booyah, baby. I did it. I did it. Wife does it. LOL. Be driving and listening. Okay. Hey, for Schnizzle. What are you laughing about, for Shizzle? Oh, you're laughing at Brian's picture? Yeah, he went fishing yesterday and caught flatheads. You see his hair and everything? He's a stalker. See, that's proof of it. You're naked. That's okay. Sometimes I am too. Lindy barely keeps hers awake. I can't help. I'm a light sleeper. Oh, Lindy's baby. Okay. Curtis. He's our man. He wants to come up and hold Jody's hand. Yeah, baby. Grr. I know I can't never get no one come up on panel with me. It's like they're scared or something. I'm like, I'm just a girl. None of the boys want to hang out with me. Let's see. I don't give a rat's tail. I ain't scared. I kind of don't like the camera being all on me. I had it back farther, but I couldn't see chat. I still have to do this to see it. Maybe someday I'll get some spectacles. So I'm just going to put all this skipjack back here and this stuff for now. Your milkshake brought me here. My milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. My milkshakes are better than yours. That's all I know to the song. I don't know if I've ever heard it all the way. I just seen it played and seen. I actually saw someone in a movie singing it. That's how I know that part. I can't remember the movie I watched. Let's see. There's my Reuben jigs. Boing, boing. I had one more. Oh, there it is. Hey, Uncle Lou. How you doing? Uncle Lou. I was a very good girl this weekend at CatCon. I didn't really spend that much money either. My biggest, I don't know. What's this? A swivel? I'll save that because I can use that later. No, I didn't put everything away. Quit being lazy and cut it, Jody. Get your scissors back out. A swivel's a swivel. I'll be probably wishing I had that in 2 weeks. I'm like, I wish I didn't throw that swivel away. I don't have no line, I don't think, to tie up some skipjack rigs. I don't know where it's at. But at least it's all together now. And not that braid and a bunch of hooks for me to get hung up on. So everywhere. I didn't spend any money at CatCon either. Yep. I would have got a cast net if I could have found one I could use, but they was all really expensive and bigger than what I wanted. And I don't want to put $150, $200 in a cast net. So I guess I'll just go to Walmart and get one. Brandon Hughes. Good morning from Georgia. Don't mind me just getting my coffee. Appreciate you coming in. We're just hanging out. I was bored and didn't have no one to watch, so I went live. And I was packing my stuff for the boat, and I thought, I'll just go live and while I'm doing that. I got some worms in there I need to pack too, so I can get some gills. What's this? Another dang swivel. This is actually, when I talk about my spoonbill I caught, that's what I caught it on. It sucked it up with the night crawler on it. I was trying to get some bluegills, and that's what I caught my big spoonbill on. And I couldn't get in the boat, and it finally hunkered back down and took off again. Then it got off, and when I pulled in my line, my swivel was straightened out, and this thing had slipped off, this little leader. They never broke it or anything. They just straightened the little snap swivel out. 20 folks in Jody's bedroom. Did I just wash that shirt? Yeah, I'm in the floor. I didn't want to do it on the bed. So, and I didn't clean the living room up, so I didn't want to put it in there either. I am not. It is kind of weird, though. A lot of people are asleep or laying in their beds and stuff. Appreciate all you that go to live early. Makes my ride to work better. It does, don't it? Because you just, I don't know, something to listen to. Jens Mayberry heard me say this. Where are you from? I'm from Tennessee. I'm from the mountains where they ride four-wheelers at. But I drive down to Roane County and Watts Bar and Chattanooga to fish. Takes me an hour to 2.5 hours to get there each way. So that's done. I'll throw that in this bag. My name is Pontoon Jody. Hey, Trinity, working finally Friday. Got a tournament tomorrow. Awesome. Are you doing that TikTok tournament online for 304? It's a free one with the $500 payout. I was just in Gatlinburg this month. Cool. Gatlin Bass Pro and Buc-ee's right there. Yep. I used to go to Gatlinburg quite a bit, Dollywood and stuff when I had my kids home. They're grown now, but we would get season passes of Dollywood every other year. Because if I got them every year, we didn't really go. They got tired of it, but every other year they'd want to go. I never done too much stuff in Gatlinburg. They had this lift that you would ride up. And I did that. Probably the funnest thing I've ever done was ride an inner tube down the Smokies. That was really, really fun. And I did a Groupon. It was maybe like $14 for 4 people. It was really cheap. So you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can get a lot of stuff on Groupon to do in Pigeon Forge and stuff. Yeah, I need to go through this crap. I'll just show you. This thing I keep on my boat that I put all my sinkers and stuff in. So now I'm organizing that. And I might tie a few leaders. But if Buggy or someone goes live, let me know. You didn't know anything about it? I think you can sign up through today. There's rattlesnake floats. I've even still got some of my Freddie from 2 or 3 years ago. Jumbo flukes. I usually use them for skipjacket and heavy current 12-ounce sinker. This has got a little bit of water in it. Thought I had a white. There it is. 12. 12. 12. 12. Cool, I'll check it out. Yeah, it's a free tournament. There's like 51 people signed up right now that I know of. Okay. Let me wipe that one out. They're actually wanting some YouTubers to fish it, try to get more people in it. So that'd be perfect timing. I need some dragon weights. I give all mine to James, and I don't have any. I don't know where this one come from. It's a big heavy one. Ooh. I'm ready for winter to be gone. Me too. I got this for snagging, but I don't know how to snag. What is this? These are all 10 ounces. Yep. I need some 8 ounces. I plan on buying sinkers at CatCon, but they was just too expensive. I wasn't paying what they wanted. It was crazy expensive. There's hooks. There's another skipjack rig. Bells, scales, paperboard clips. I might drag some if I don't get a bite Saturday. Spring is coming. That's right. Someone said that they saw Easter flowers coming out. There's a bit of bait knife I can use. I only got 4 extra 8-ounce sinkers. James, I need some 8 ounces. Whenever you get to feeling good, I need some poured. Please. Florida is nice this time of year, small. I reckon so, rustic. Supposed to be in the 60s here today with 30-mile-per-hour winds. Wow. I'll check the weather before I head out. If it's going to be windy and bad, I won't go fishing today. I'll wait for tomorrow. Let's see. Those are 8s, 12s, and 10s. I put them in order. I need to write on the outside of the box what size sinkers in each one. I put my 4s and what? I only got 1/6 left. Dang, I'm getting low. I don't know if I'd even use that. I'd like putting sinkers in these too because it keeps them from blowing out. Also, makes them heavy enough. Hey, Jersey, you like it a lot? You like it hot? Heck with the cold. Small water's probably out there and it's Daisy Dukes fishing. I would say. Wait, skipjack. Florida gets another level of hot. Yes, it does. Brokeback Bob's in here. Brokeback Bob. He's been asleep or watching something else on TV. He ain't been nowhere to be found. Let's see. What did I do them skipjack rigs this year? There they are. Hey, 3 nights. Florida get Satan hot. Yeah. Where do I find that tournament at? He's got a 304 D&D Baits page on Facebook. Or they go live almost every morning on TikTok. You can go talk to them in it. But 304 or 04 D&D Baits. Let's see. I just had swivels, that's what they was, with their label on it. But now I can't find. But I will shortly because I'm fixing to put all this in boxes. I didn't see Leader Line. Holy moly. They have Century $4.99 super sticker. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, thank you. All right. Appreciate it, half. Yeah, I just had that there. Oh, my leg was on it. That's his logo. It's a Bigfoot with tie-dye around it. $304 D Bates. And he's on Facebook and he's on TikTok quite a bit. So I think I put it all in here, a lot of it. My favorite stuff that I use. But there ain't a bit of Leader Line in here. That sucks. That sucks for war. Yeah, these are all books. I'll put these together. I usually go ahead and put on my sinker onto this thing. That way I may try and do it on the boat. Sometimes I have trouble putting it on. $9.99 super sticker. But thank you, Half Century. I appreciate it. Half Century is very generous to a lot of people in the community. He's a supporter. And even though you might not see him in chat, he still watches. Lots of people. But if you sit back and watch, he supports a lot of channels monetary. And you don't have to do it. I appreciate it because it does give me gas money. I never ask no one for money like that to give me super chats or memberships. I have it there because some people want to do it. And so I have it there in case they want to do it. But I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. You love me. I love you too, Half. Half's been a friend of mine for a long time. Small water. If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter. Now he fishes, and he actually fishes a kayak, which is something I can't do. Mostly because I'm a big girl. I can't. If I flip it, I won't be able to get back in it. If I don't drown sitting in it upside down, and I got a bad shoulder, I can't do the rowing. Which I guess they have them little motors on it. But technically, I would love to do it because there's no female angler that can compete in the top with kayakers. So I could absolutely kick booty if I went to kayak fishing with like Ryan Bortz and Justin Johnson, catfish and all them. Is that Mac? $5 super sticker. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't know you was in there. Well, welcome in. Thank you. Hey, Fishing Fever. What the world is going on? Maybe it's what he said. Is this? I'm having trouble reading. $2.99 super sticker. Well, thank you, Half Century. I appreciate it. He's keeping me busy now. Let's see. Austin. Yeah, Mac. Yes, it is. I was hoping I'd go fish the Potomac and I'd get to meet you, but I didn't make it up there. Y'all's water was bad, and I don't know if I could, how hard that trip would be on me, because that's pretty long. I definitely had to stop and go to sleep in between it. I wouldn't make it one solid way. And, you have to worry about safety when you're pulled over sleeping. I actually go to a Walmart or a McDonald's and park, usually, if I can. Sometimes rest stops. Or a big gas station that's got RV parking if I'm pulling a boat. The Mississippi River is flooded out here. Our waters is like way up. Everything's like, it looks like summer level right now where they're letting the floodgates out and stuff spilling. So, and like the water's moving, it's kind of choppy. So I don't know if that'll help the bite or not, but we had a shad kill. I don't know if what fish we are catching are just like gorged on shad. They're just swelled out with it. But I'm not getting takedowns. If I'm not watching my line and my rod, I wouldn't even know how to fish. It's like they're just hitting it, grabbing it, and just sitting there. They're not even swimming or anything. It's really weird. If you wasn't paying attention, you'd well, I guess when you went to move, you'd see it by the time it tangled everything up. Drive to work and listening. Hello to all. That's Austin from Fishing Fever. He was on the show I do for Steve on Tuesday this week. And he skunked. I caught one. I got lucky. And then after the show ended, I was going to move spots and my boat wouldn't start. So I had a jump box. So James got me a jump box. I went to call him for him to come get me every time. And it started it up. But I was like, I really want to go over to Flathead Hole and fish a couple hours. But I couldn't risk it working the second time. So I just went on home. But I was kind of I was a little mad because, I spent all that time and gas driving down there. And then I'll go to fish an hour. They are dropping the water in Lake Okeechobee about to a foot a week. And that's a lot of water. You're fishing shallow anyway, ain't you? Lisa! I missed Lisa. So, Lisa Poot, hello. I don't know. I just do best in Chattanooga. That's why I go down there. And I fish a lot I got like 3 good spots I can depend on. I'm going to catch fish in one of those 3 spots. And then I got 2, 3 other spots that I try to fish that I don't never catch really anything in. But this is going to be a nighttime tournament, so it's like 12 of a day to 12 midnight. So I got my nighttime in, so I may end up getting some big fish during the night. Deepest spot in Lake Okeechobee is only about 1 foot anyway. Really? Or is that 11? 1 foot? Nah, it's got to be deeper than that. But it's a big lake. Huh. I'm kind of at a spot I don't know what to do. I got all this stuff tore out. Them don't need in there, that's for sure. I was going to tie some rigs, but like I said, I don't see leader line. I'm screwed. What if I have a break off? Oh, I technically could put these on, though, that people give me. If I did have one break off. But in a tournament, you hate to use something different. Do you all use this stuff for your pliers? Or do you just not hang them up? I really need more room than that. That'd be good to aggravate somebody with and smack them, wouldn't it? Or if it hurts. No. 1 glasses received. Granny might need to put her glasses on. I ain't got no glasses. Well, I do, but they don't work. They're not strong enough anymore. I got a magnifying glass right here somewhere. What I want is like that Monopoly man where he's got that little eye one, just the one. And then I could like do that when I need to see what's being read. And then I could like see regular out of this eye, but then I could squint up to see out of my monocule. I think is what it's called. 11. Come on, there you go. Yep. Is it that bad? I told someone Curtis should have come up and helped me. It's all his fault. Hey, Buggy. Good morning. We have a new Friday show. I would prefer you go live and then I come up with you so you can read chat because I can't see. Woohoo! Did you hear that? That's like wicked loud. That's my, let them know the fish, it's ready time to eat. I got stuff on my boat I don't need. That was a lot of words, was it? You're going to put your eye out. That would be me smack myself across the face. Yeah, I don't really have. I could put my extra spooks rigs in here, but that takes up a lot of room in there. But then it would all be neat and orderly. Then if I need to use them, I got them. Because if, like I said, if I ain't got no leader line, I break off, I'm screwed. I'll probably take these off. I'm not going to use these. They're just a little too big. Can you imagine wearing earrings that big? Morning, River Rat. You just opened your eyes. I know something was going on because nobody had a thumbnail or anything. And I'm like, okay. Slackers. It's Red Bull time, baby, Mr. Rogers. There we go. I guess I could. Why would I put it in that bag, though? I've been catching fish on them floats. I don't know if you all have seen them. This is like a, it's called rattlesnake floats. It's the brand. And they go like that. The 3-piece system. Of course, I got green and black. But it's 1, 2, 3. And they're inline. It makes a spook. And your line runs through all 3 of them. If you don't, these are bigger. These are called the super rattlesnake. The rattlesnake's a little bit smaller. But I run 2 because I don't need, I think the 3rd one makes my stuff float up too high. So I just run 2 usually. And then you use these little beads and toothpicks to stop them wherever you want to be out in your line. I got one out in the boat on a rig right now, but I would have tied more today. That dreaded laugh gets you every time. What laugh? A dreaded laugh? What'd I do? Whoa, that laugh? That was a fake laugh for sure. But yeah, you got to tie knots and they're so much quicker to get on. I'm going to put that one in there with that. See if I got any more of them real quick. I should have had more of them. Yep, I got another pack. So I'll just put them with those. So if I put any on, I got everything together. Float. I could use a smaller bag, I think. There's some floats too. I forgot. The hee. She laughs like the witch on the old Bugs Bunny cartoon. I can do that laugh. Ready? Yeah, I can do that Bugs Bunny laugh. Sounds just like her, don't it? The only thing missing is the hair falling out and the bobby pins. Ooh, there's more than beads. She belongs on a cartoon. No, I don't. You saying I'm a clown? Clown? My nose is itching. That means someone's going to be knocking on my door soon. Oh, Fernando! I know I'm being silly. Maybe Beavis and Butthead. I never watched it growing up, but I've seen like skits of it. I've never really watched it, but I've seen like, you see it everywhere, commercials or people making fun of it, but they go something. They laugh like that somehow. Don't worry, she has a dozen brooms and backup so when she flies into a big tree. Yep. The one dragon. I guess I won't be dragon. Maybe I got dragon waste with my planter boards at David's house. Because I left the whole tote of stuff there. The 12-inch sinker I left out. I'm pretty boring. So if somebody wants to go live, go on live and I'll switch over. I'm going to take them off the boat because I'm not going to use them. That's garbage. I got a whole crap load of hooks. And hooks is my favorite tackle. I had someone yesterday offer to brand me some hooks to sell, but I don't know if I want to do that. Because you have to ship them. Hey, Tom. Good morning, ma'am. You're doing fine, Jody. Well, thank you. She has to take her broom out of gas money at a time. Oh, she has run her broom out of gas many a time. I put gas in my boat. What day I go fishing Tuesday? I think I put 3 gallons. No, I put $15 in it. Harry had gas in it, and for some reason, my card doesn't work at the pumps. I don't know why. So I have to go in and pay for it. And some places, like I'll say, "Well, you cut the pump on so I can fill in." Then I'll come back in and pay, and they're like, "Yeah." But some places won't, so I just have to guess at what it's going to hold. But it probably would have held another gallon or two. Lee Evans, good morning, Lulu. Good morning, Mary Kay. That's why you run out. $15 is about 2.5 gallons. No, it was at over 3 gallons. My gas is cheaper than yours, but like I said, it came close to filling it up because I think it would have held that like that must have been all the way filled up. Hey, Jerry Hager. So that's probably 1 to 2 gallon. It's a 12-gallon tank. Good morning, y'all from Nebraska. And like since I'll be going Chattanooga and being out that long, I'll bring some gas with me on the boat. Because if I'm going to run out, I'm going to run out at Chattanooga. That's where I always run out at. Last time I fished there, I ran out. But I didn't know I ran out. I thought I burnt my motor. I ran out as I was pulling into the dock. It quit running. I used to fill mine up every payday. Outdoor Addictions. Hello, Miss Jody. Howdy do. Sometimes my sponsor fills it up for me. Small Water Charters. She uses her fingers to measure her gas. I get about 2 fingers worth. Well, that's an inch. That's 2 inches. I mean, I ain't got a gauge. It don't tell me. It's just a jug. It don't tell me how much gas it needs. Ooh, there's more beads. I need those. I'm just going through my crap, getting it ready to go fishing because I got a tournament tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, yeah. I got possum show to fish. I got. Hopefully, I'll do a show today. I have to check the weather though. And let's see. I'm throwing that away. I don't need that. I didn't bring nothing to CatCon and sell because I really don't have anything to get rid of. I got rid of most of it the year before. And if I need to sell something, people just usually, I just say, I got such and such sale, and they just buy it then. Morning, Lee Evans. I tried to tell her she needs to carry a 1 gallon backup can just in case. I used to keep an extra, on the pontoon, I had a whole extra 6 gallon tank, but I took it up because I got tired of it being in the way. Hey, Terry Stanfield, how you doing? I've been up like since 2, and I finally just got up and went to work, so I thought I'll get sleepy and go to sleep eventually. But I ain't yet. There's a good catch for hooks. They will work once, Bob. We never get. That only will work once, Bob. Will never get refilled. Yeah, it does. Like I'll put gas in it today. I'll finish filling my boat up. I've already put like $200 worth of gas in that car this week. That it's when I move, it should be like getting a second job because I want to spend all this money in gas. Hey Tito, good morning, Pontoon Jody. Well, good morning to you. Thanks for coming in. Now, do you fish catfish or just crappie? Or do you fish for anything? I don't know why I'm picking these up like that. I just gotta throw them back down. Where's them same hooks? Yeah, Tito's here. I like the catfish when the weather gets warmer. Okay, Lee Evans. We might be headed down in the morning. We trying to decide where to go. No, these ain't the hooks I normally use, I don't think. Are they? No. Oh, I think someone gave me these to try, and I never tried them. Hey, Buggy. Let's see. There's Tom. Hey, Tito, and the other great people in chat. So I guess I will just throw them in the Ziploc bag. Another selfie. Oops. And then I'm going to put these new ones in there, the bigger styles of them. Jody, why you let that guy Bob in chat? Bob's one of my besties. That's why. We need Miss Kedra here instead of Tito. Let's see what we got left to do. I really need to fix these and them. Do y'all have trouble hooking them up? Like my hands ain't as strong as your all. I have trouble like unsnapping this hard part and putting it on it. Here. So I tried to do them early. And then when I need them, they're already together. I ain't got enough light in here, I don't reckon. That's what I'm gonna say. No, that needs to stay there. And then I already have it set. I just tie my leader onto it. I think she's going to need help getting off the floor. I bull about her. I'm still waiting on those crappie for catfish bait. I can get up and down. What are you talking about, goober? Crazy thing. I'm falling. I can't get up. You might be better off using long nose pliers for that. True. Catfish dog. Tell him to stop drinking the haterade. That's right. Hater's gonna hate scaredy cats. Won't even come up on channel. But then want me to go fish on theirs. Curtis and Eric. I remember that. But I did get best takedown by going on their channel. I got that somewhere. I think it's laying up there. And I forgot my sling last time. That last tournament I was in, Randy was with me. I forgot my grippers and my sling. So I had to weigh fish in a bag. Like a bag, something like this. These are cooler bags. So it ain't hurting the fish. I mean, they're lined up for that like cooler. And they are a big bag to hold the fish in. But I got to thinking, what if I get a big fish? I'm screwed because I can't put it in that bag. So I got this towel out and started putting hooks in it and leader line trying to make a sling. And Randy's like, what are you doing? He's sitting there watching me making this gum. And I'm like, I'm making a sling. That way, if I get a big fish, I can weigh it. And he's like, can't you just weigh it in the net? I'm like, ding, 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 ding. They've done it a million times, but yeah, I can. Hey, Greenwell, how you doing? I'm having a little trouble seeing this morning. What the heck's going on? I'm getting my crap packs to come beat your butt this weekend. That's what's going on. And I was trying to clean house and laundry. That might be why I can't see good because I've been up. I'm not gonna put this on the boat. I'll probably throw that away before I hook myself. But I got this Minotaur. If anybody wants one. Morning, everyone. Driving to the lake. Wow. He was on fish. Was it yesterday you caught a bunch of fish? He's practicing. That's how she knows the floor. Shines the floor. Actually, I wash my floors by hand with a rag. I got old towels I keep. Let's see. We keep all but the big catfish. If it's over 10 pounds, it goes back unless we both fish it. If I keep a catfish, it's usually around 10 pounds. I've not kept one in a couple of years. I don't know how to clean them, but I'm going to this year. I'm going to wing it and do a catch and cook. Catch and cook one day on the tune. Everyone's so down with the chatting. She's getting sleepy and she has a hard time reading chat. Bull better. Bob, you can't read that fast. No, Bob can't. I'm surprised Bob typed that. I did it. If I get the bigger ones, they are easier to bend. There we go. There's two. That's good enough. They don't put nothing past me. Tito don't put nothing past me. Won't be the first time she has woke up on the bedroom floor. I usually no, I don't sleep in the bedroom. But I take that back. I have slept in the living room floor a couple of times. But sometimes I wake up and I'm just sitting on the side of the bed. I fall asleep just sitting there. Still got my shoes on. Greenwell. 96 pounds in my best 5 fish history. That's pretty good. Beats the hell out of using skinners on a big old blue cat. Yeah. Wait until she wakes up and says, I have to go. My boss is coming in. I ain't had time to sleep. I've been on the floor working. And back and forth between the other buildings. Yeah, Bob thinks he's funny. He ain't, though. Let's see. I'm going to put these in here. So if I do tie leader, I got them. Then I'm going to put a few of these with it. Hey, Apache, how you doing? I wonder. Yeah, I had actually put them extra ones of these in here. So they're not a big mess. The floor is becoming the room. I don't know what he's talking about. He's talking nonsense. Yeah, this will help me out a lot. But I'm having to usually run back and forth trying to figure out where everything's at. Now, if I had some leader on, I'd be set because it'd go right in there. Should I put some small hooks in it just in case? What's this? Those speed swivels. Well, there's one of them. I'm cold. I'm going to cut the heat on, looks like. Lime bluegill. I think I got hooks that hold them. So I'm going to leave these off the boat for now. Don't need all that stuff. Do you guys ever use bells? I have, but if I'm sleepy or I'm not paying attention, or if I got a rod behind me, I'll put a bell on it, so I can constantly turn around and watch it. But I get tired of hearing them, especially when you're reeling one in. Oh, I missed a bunch of chat, I think. Let's see. No, you're reading it nonsense. You're reading this nonsense. What are you talking about, John? Tom, we didn't get anything like that where I fish, but we often fill up a couple cooler of eating size blue cats. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing good. Fixing to drive. Eric, what in the world is going on in here? Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. True, Mr. Rogers. Drive safe, Apache. Watch out for idiots if you get by a VA. We have a bunch here. We use all caps, Jody Parker. Facts, Mr. Rogers. 1 yawn, 2 yawns, 3 yawns. We will never get to 4. Mm-hmm. That's in the chat. See how I caught up that quick? You know why? Because I'm John Parker in it. Like I'm right here. Read it. Yep. I can't just, I mean, how weird to just sit here and read that. Oh, Lordy. Were you laughing at half? Let's see. I'm going to set this back there now. Let's see. I'm on 19% better at you. Yeah. Let's see. I can't forget my bake knife. I'll put that in. Actually, I'm going to put this on the 12 sinkers because I'm not going to use them that much. There I go with my little sinkers and fish grips. Put the bales over there. I'm not bringing that on the boat. I'll use these planer clips. I need a screwdriver. That's what I need. Man, did you see the size of that booger? Yeah. See, my Jody Parker wasn't nonsense. It was spot on. Well, if you noticed, John Parker, JP, Pontoon Jody, PJ. So we're connected. Ooh, I put my scissors in here. So they're handy dandy. In case it's windy. And you know how to use those? I just put my scissors away. I'll show you how to cut it real quick. It's best to put this on the end of your phone. You slice one end up. So hence it goes on your phone. And then you come on this side and you just poke a little hole and cut it out so your charger goes through it. Garbage. There it is. See? And then it goes on your phone, then like that. Put that in there. Put those fish grips. This is in case I use chicken liver or a gut pocket and need to wrap it up. Bam. Do you prefer a pontoon or a solid hull? Depends. I really like the pontoon. It's comfortable. It's big. I can put like big old totes of crap, blankets and pillows and candles and blankets. I mean, anything you think of, I put on a pontoon. I got totes sitting in it. And you can't do that on other boat. I took all the seats off of it. That's actually what's over there is the seats to that skiff. The bench seats, cooler, and then 2 bath seats sitting on top of it. I kept them in here because I didn't want them to get bad. And so I sat on, you want to know what I sat on? This bucket. That's what I said. Or I sat on a cooler to fish. And I can catch more fish off that skiff than I can that pontoon because it's got spot lock and a good sonar. And I can reach down and lip the fish. I ain't even got to use a net. Biggest I've lipped so far is 30-pound flathead. But and I learned, those kind of boats don't drive like a pontoon. A pontoon is like you're just driving around a piece of plywood. Very easy. I thought pontoons are easy. Some people say they're hard, but I don't know where they're getting that from because it's just a big square you're driving around that's afloat. But a regular boat ain't nothing like that because you're down in the water and you got plane and it turns different and it's just the water slides along different. It's just a completely different pontoon. I'm glad I got it because I learned to drive a real boat. That's what I feel like. I can really drive any kind of boat now, I guess. But before, I had trouble driving James's boat. I didn't like driving it. I drove it, but usually when he asked me to drive it, it was in a bind, and it was like just step up here and do this, and so I was always scared. I wasn't used to the throttle on those. My pontoon's just got like an old 40 force on it, so if I give it gas, it don't really take off. I have to have it all the way pushed up. But when you touch the gas on these newer boats, I mean, it's like boom, you're gone, you're flying. So it's completely different from my pontoon. Like I said, I'm glad I got it. I learned to drive a boat. I can get on anybody's boat, I guess, now and drive it. And I never had no trouble loading it or anything. It's just, you just line it up and pull it up on it. My biggest trouble was learning to pull into the dock. And once I got that figured out, but when the first time, 2 times I took it out, there's people around swimming and fishing off the dock and they wouldn't move. And so it made it a lot harder. But James took me out one time in it and showed me how to do it. And then he didn't go back out with me. He made me learn on my own. So I'm sure there's still stuff I do wrong, but I think I do decent, do pretty good in it. I mean, I catch fish in it and I get where I need to go. But honestly, I prefer that kind of a boat over the pontoon because of the speed and the fishing capability. But it's harder for me to get in and out of that kind of boat. A pontoon, you just walk through the gate. A lot of times it's the same level as the dock. You're not even stepping down or anything. But those other boats, it's, you're stepping down into the boat. You've got a big step, which isn't that bad. I have more trouble getting out of the boat. And I don't like having to step up to catch fish. I want it all one level back there. I don't like having to jump up. So that's part of the reason I have trouble getting my rods out of the holder. And I have to have them set in a certain way so I can get up and get in and out of the boat back there. Because I can't get up from just the bottom of the boat. It's like sometimes that high of a step, and I can't do it. I'd have to crawl out onto the dock. So I step up onto the back, and then I step up on the dock. That's what I don't like about it. It's harder for me to get in and out. I feel like I got a chance of falling and getting hurt. So that's why one of the reasons I'm going back to a pontoon, because it's safer for me. Because I'm clumsy, but I don't think I can fish as good off of it. Maybe James can wax Jody's nose hairs. Yeah. Tom, she prefers a pontoon. I can't sleep on the skiff, so yeah, I want to stay out all weekend, so that it would definitely be pontoon. I mean, if I wanted to put 80,000, 100,000 in a boat like James's, it'd be different, but I don't want to. Eric has one of those. He keeps under his bed. I wonder what that was. You going to be live for the tournament Saturday? I'm going to be on the Castaway channel, and then I'll back off and go on 304s when I catch a fish. After I catch it and show everybody, then I'll back off and go to TikTok and let them look at it and watch me weigh it. I've never used one. Always skiffs or varying sizes, yeah. Hey, Catfish Cowboy, morning. We use pontoons and a bass boat. I prefer the bass boat. The pontoon is like fishing on a floating beer can. It's like fishing out your living room. Just imagine like a rug, like I'm sitting on a rug on the floor. You're fishing off this rug. It's very safe. The boat really don't. You know how like in a regular boat, if someone goes, y'all go to one side, you're flipped over. I have trouble. It makes me lose balance, but it's not like that on a pontoon. The only thing you got to worry about a pontoon is keeping weight off the front so it don't dip down while you're driving. I have two totes of. I have two totes of gill net in my skiff. Don't even own a landing net. Keep 2 to 3 gaffs in the boat at all times. That way you keep the fish and I usually release it. So that's why I can't use a gaff. You'll learn how to drive a boat onto some rock. I've been very careful in that skiff because it's fiberglass and they won't take a rock. Hey, Nubby, how you doing? Learn to drive a boat equals hitting rocks, running out of fuel, and swimming to catch a boat. Well, I never had a boat. And when I had to learn, and I learned through mistakes. Y'all doing a good job, Joe, to keep going. We appreciate that. That's so aggravating when people are in the way, inconsiderate. I know. It's been so bad. They'll be like tossing, someone will be on the dock and someone in the water throwing a football over me to each other. And I'm like, it was one day I snapped at this woman. She was on, it was a 2-lane dock. They was on half of the dock swimming and sitting there and wouldn't get up, or the ramp, I mean. So was down to one ramp, having to worry about hitting kids and stuff. Line backed up because 2 people couldn't use it at the same time. I come back 3 hours later, they're still on it. It was the first time I was out in that bass boat. And I couldn't get pulled into the dock, and they sitting there pointing at me and laughing. And I told her, I said, you know, you would think you see people out here, and these people, I mean, was beaching their boats on rocks and having to climb up through the rocks to go get their vehicles. You couldn't even get on the dock for the people. And I'm like, y'all see me having difficulty and trouble. And I said, and you got these kids out here that I could hit at any time. I said, you need to get up and leave and take your kids with you and go to the swimming area that's right down there roped off. And she didn't like it, but she got up and left. But who would let their like 5-year-old be right around boats with the propeller and everything? But yeah, I did snapped, and James said, "Where'd that come from?" And I said, "I had enough." And I normally don't say nothing to nobody, but I mean, my God, and I couldn't take it no more. I actually had cried already that day. I was so nervous. 20 years ago, I used to catch hell getting out of the boat. Always had the fish bucket and the bucket of beer cans. They don't play with that anymore, so I stopped. I don't drink, so I don't have to worry about any of that. Hey, Chat Cats Fishing, how you doing? Good morning, y'all. Nubbies. The boat that we king mackerel fish on is pretty much a fiberglass pontoon. It's a 38 Freeman. Oh my God. I can't imagine doing one that big. Nubby, that's a nice rig. Good morning, Rustic. Is that Nubby's boat? Yeah, I've seen you out fishing in it. You got like big dual motors on the back of it, some massive ones, right? I don't want one no bigger than what I got right now. Lindy is in boat when I back down ramp. I hear her back there giving folks hell for being in the way. Yeah. Why is there road construction everywhere? I don't know. Here where I live, as soon as they throw salt down, the road falls apart, and it's just big holes everywhere. And then they come back through and just patch them. They are miserable people. That's why they like to be nasty. I I really don't have any trouble. Met anybody really bad on the water. Um, every once in a while there'll be someone pull on top of you, especially at the damn skipjacking. But you know, I'll pull in my lines, and because I got lines out with floats trying to catch skipjack, I'll have 4 or 5 rods out. I reel those in to try to share the water. I try not to be a hog, but I don't like it when someone just sits right on top of me. And I really don't like it of a night when someone gets close to me either. Because there's a whole lake, the whole river. You don't have to be right on me. It's a safety thing, though. I worry about. And as far as on the ramps, I've only had a couple things bother me. And that's not that bad for as much as I've been out over the years. But most people it's nice and friendly. The ramp at Waters Lake here hold about 200 trucks. Let an afternoon thunderstorm come up. The ramp is mayhem. Uh-huh. Pulling a boat through those narrow lanes gets puckering. I bet it does. I've not had any issues pulling the boat. I've not had any blowouts or tires, any problems with that lately. I've had people come throw their lines right over mine to get to me to leave the spot. I didn't move. I was fishing in Chattanooga under a bridge trying to get skipjack one time on the side of the road, and I had some Asians come up, and as soon as I started catching fish, they was like right beside me, and I'm like, I told them to back off. I said, I'm not comfortable you being right here on me. I was afraid they'd hook me. I've been on the boat with people that I was afraid would hook me. And no matter where you move or go to, that's exactly where they put their casting. Those like switch sides. And I'm like, man, come on now. Pay attention to what you're doing. Let's see. I know. I can read better than that. I just can't see. I know at Katapakipo. How you say that? Katapakapi? Tekipa couple years ago, small water. I saw it coming in, got in. The kayakers got soaked. Yep. They installed a new concrete island at the intersection on the way to Donkeyland. I took out a truck tire and rim and a trailer tire and rim at one swoop. Yep, Tom. Greenwell, you know why my camera's off? Because I have to be this close to see it. That's Brian B. when he went fishing yesterday. He caught flatheads. See what a good picture it is of them. Okay, so did I decide I needed any of this? It's not going to rain, so I don't need to hang sheet up. So, but it's going to be dark. But I might keep the wind. I don't know. I guess I need to check the weather. I can throw these up in a storage thing inside the boat. Took my bow fishing stuff to North Carolina. Had a great time. We had a blowout on 64 in our Hampton. Cars blowing by me at 80 when I was changing the tire on the shoulder. That's why I don't like traveling with my boats. The first time I bought that pontoon and took it out, I had a blowout. It's brand new tires, and I didn't know nothing about a boat, but they just bought tires and put on it. They weren't the right ones, so they blew out. Hey, Jersey Cat Fishing, up and at 'em. Are you going out today? Or are you going to work? I'm just getting my stuff ready to go fishing. So it's easier on me in the boat. But I did find out I had no leader line, so that was a good thing. So I have a word at that. Planer board clips. I'll put it up there. 2 lighters. This one's supposed to be easy light. Oops. Oh, do you want light that way? Yeah. Okay. So that one works. So I can light my heater. Got a backup one. Some batteries in case my scale goes out. I'm missing the scale. I like this scale. I got this for my birthday a couple years ago. It is a crane scale off Amazon. It's a lot easier to use than the ones we've been using. My coworker would love the lighter. Yeah. Hey, Ernie Brown, how you doing? The back of your truck looks like a trailer repair shop. If it's broke it, you have extras now, yeah? Going to work on these fish. Well, good luck. If you go live, let us know and we'll switch over and watch you. Gotta get a cup of coffee in me first. I was out working on the boat till late last night. It's pretty much ready to roll. For a few small odds and ends, but I'm just gonna send it today. I hope you do good. Hey, Real Life 423, how you doing? Hello, all in the chat. I have a big chicken building to try and flip. It blowed over. Oh no. I hope no chickens was in it. Gonna use my carp bait that's been in my deep freezer for over a month tomorrow. I say Rustic could get on the fish. He does pretty good usually. Small water, you sound like me, trying to have at least one of everything. Yep. You're doing well. That's good. You don't do lives anymore. Just video content, I'd say. Jersey Cat. Where are you fishing today? I'll probably fish Kingston, and I'm fishing Chattanooga Saturday because I'm in a 12-hour tournament. But I had to drive all the way back. I go to Chattanooga today, but it's a 2.5-hour drive each way. And honestly, the gas is just too expensive, and the timing. Because by the time I drive all the way back, I only get to sleep a couple hours before I'll be turning ahead and go back. So, and it's kind of too cold to stay out on that skiff all night. 12-hour term. It's from 12 to 12 tomorrow or Saturday. Remember, it's 8 at 12 of a day to 12 of a night. I'm doing some catfishing Saturday here in Chattanooga. Cool. I'll be in a skiff, dressed in black, a white skiff. Corby is ditching me to go to Nickajack today, is he? He loves it down here, don't he? He's starting to learn it and do pretty good, though. He was asking about bait, but I don't have any. I know someone who can give him some shad that has a good price on it. But I told him who that was, but I just don't have any extra bait. I just barely got enough for myself right now. That's country time for some, 12 in the day till 12 in the night. Yeah, country time. Oh, I need to cut that scallop. I think I got everything ready there now. I just have to pack some warm clothes and a blanket and my dinner bell. I don't think I'll pack my dinner bell. Yeah, I might as well pack it. I'm not bringing that. I wonder if I could fit my sling in there. That's the problem. I'm afraid the sling will blow out. I could put it in my bucket, though. No, there's no way it's going in that. So, extra fat in case mine quits working. Oh, yeah. Do, 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 do. I have planer board. Here it is. I'll put it in there too. I usually have cast net in there, but I looked at James's. I said I was going to put that in the boat. So I'd have them. I'm not putting that on the boat today or this. So that'll go in next. All right. Hey, Ashley Brady. Good morning, Miss Beckett. She's talking to Roostic. Smooches, Ashley. I bought all new reels in anticipation and never went. Really? Wow. You haven't had a chance to do any winter blue catfishing this season. That sucks. Well, I'm mad. All I'm out there, and I thought it was a morning until afternoon tournament. Nope. Greenwell don't fish of a night. Or because he was afraid of me. Which was it? That's what he's afraid he's going to get. A pontoon Jody tail spanking. Here's Greenwell's butt. Here's me. Yep. That's what it was. I need to put that back on my bucket somehow. That goes on the handle. Nope. I'll just leave it off for now so I don't lose it. Wow. Do those make believe glasses help? Yeah. Catfish doggy. Remember for 16 months. Go get them, girl. That's right. Thank you, doggy. Who is that for spanking now? At Greenwell. I'm gonna wear him out. I love aggravating Greenwell. God forbid when my PB was bigger than his. For like 5 days, 30-something days, I think. Then he talked to me. I've always, there's always someone better than you fishing, right? Well, Greenwell's better than me. But I gauge how much I grow and get better by beating certain people or competing with them and see how I do against them. He's one of the people I gauge if I'm growing and getting better. So they got lots of respect and love for Greenwell. And if you watch him and watch his stuff, you will learn from him. That's got that crap done. It's 7:05. Who wants to go live next? Because I'll be going to sleep for 2 minutes longer. I hope I do. I could put more stuff in there too, actually. Definitely. And I got to set up my iPad. When I get this set up, it'll make the chat bigger. Hopefully, I can read better. I'm going live tomorrow. Are you? On YouTube? Real Love Life 423. If anybody wants to pick up his channel, you can watch someone fishing tomorrow. If someone wants to drop his link, they can. He's not got a wrench, so he can't. Man, I'm getting a little cold though. I'm going to cut my heat up. Or cut my heater on one. Yes, every Saturday. Okay. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I have to check and make sure I got. But just because you got notifications on don't mean you get them. I tried to get one of those media trip tripods for the GoPro so I could stream live with the wider angle lens. The phone doesn't cover very much of the action. No, it don't, does it? And you have to be so far. That's my problem. I can't get a good video content shot on the skiff because I had to put my phone back farther and I can't see it to read it. I gauge my growth by McDonald's. Yeah. I have a good day, y'all. Just got to the ramp. Okay, Mike. There you go. Rustic shared it out. Appreciate it. I seen on a TikTok commercial they had a tripod that tracked you, and it was face recognized. So wherever you went, that tripod turned and the camera to video you. You had to worry about flipping the camera angle, and I'd like to have one of those. Hey, Jane J, how you doing? Mike Lockhart, Jody, I'll catch a channel cat crappie jig sometimes when I'm crappie fishing. I've been doing that sometimes with my skipjack. I'll catch a channel or a small blue. I'll catch a gar, some walleye and sauger, a white bass, yeller bass. I've caught flathead a couple times with them. And then sometimes, depending on where you're at, you'll have a big striper hit it. And when that happens, your rig's just demolished if you get any of it back. It breaks off though. I bet they're a pretty penny. I didn't check. I saved it, but I didn't check it and look at it because I know I wouldn't be able to read it. I was driving. I just hit that little flag to save it where I go back and watch it and check it out. I wonder if I end if Rustic and Buggy go up live. Surely they will. It's just a little fish it's just a little fish in the YouTube world. Them fancy gadgets are in the budget at the moment, LOL. I don't, most stuff on TikTok's reasonable though. It's not that expensive. So I'm hoping it's not. Most of us, I don't use a tripod. I use a PVC pipe. And then I put a selfie stick down in it. And then if I need to get a closer shot, I can just pull that selfie stick up out of that PVC pipe and set it down because it's got 3 little legs on it. And I'm not having to hold the phone and drop it. It's still secured up in that little tripod. In case I want to get a close-up shot of the fish. And then I just go back and drop it back down the PVC pipe. I'm back. Welcome back, Brandon. Let's see. I'm not going to take that. I do have to put my lights on charge, though. And I'm a little bit worried about my starting battery because it didn't start when I left the other day. But tell me if I'm wrong. If I run it, it charges it, right? Driving it or just sitting in idle. But I did that the last time I was in Chattanooga to try to keep it from going dead, which it did anyway. But I ran out of gas too, so it's a lose-lose. Either way, I'm gonna be screwed. But I was out 27 hours when I was in Chattanooga the time before. I'll only be out 12 hours this time because I'm not getting there early because fish don't count. Let's see. There's a jump box. I'm definitely taking it. And my little headlamp. I found a glove. There is many ways to rig a catfish pole. What's the most used rig setup? I used to use what they called, I don't remember what it's called. I had a sliding sinker, a bead, a swivel, then a 2-foot leader line with a snelled hook on the end of it. And then I went to where I added a float above that sinker or above the hook. But then I noticed when I was casting, or that sinker was sliding up the line. And sometimes it would slide way up and my rig would be like floating. So I quit using sliding sinkers where it's in line, it goes up and down your rod, your line. So I quit using those and I went to using some that clip onto my swivel, and I started using a 3-way swivel. So that eliminated that problem. But I'm wanting to start using a trolling sinker. And I think I would like it a lot better, but I haven't bought any of them to see yet. Because I use a trolling sinker on my skipjack rigs. Hey, Jersey. I try to keep my yeller bait caster with me just in case there's a blue cat messing around when I'm crappie fishing. Yep. Like, there's a spot in Chattanooga. You just got one of them buoys out on the telephone poles out in the water. And it's a flat. And on each side of it, one side is like a 67-foot ledge, and the other side is a 35-foot ledge. And there's only one certain spot the shad's at. So I sat in those shad. If I don't sit in this spot, I can't catch fish for some reason. And then I cast into the 35-foot ledge to the left. And every rod that's up there catches fish. But I don't catch anything in this where I'm sitting at in the shad or to the right on the deeper ledge. And I wondered if it was my lights. Because if I go sit in that 35-foot ledge, I don't catch nothing. I have to be casted up in it. But anywho, what brings me around to that, in that area, there's nothing around except for that pole. But, of course, my lights bring in bait fish. And when I throw my cast net to catch the shad, I catch a bunch of crappie too, which I thought was weird. No bluegill, no white bass, but it's crappie down there. And of course, I can't keep them. They're smaller. They're too small to keep, and I'm not allowed to keep crappie in a cast net. Do you normally stay stationary on the water, or do you troll? I normally spot lock or anchor because I've not had a trolling motor that long. I've tried dragging planer boards, and I always gom them up. But I'm gonna try, and if I can't get a good bite this Saturday, I'm gonna try it again. Depends on boat traffic too. But I think I could catch fish if I could do it by myself. I know how to do the planer boards, and I usually work the rods, and James drives the boat. But it's harder for me to drive the boat and do the rods. I mess up. Hey, Double Hook. And that's just practice. I mean, I just need to do it more. And if I did it in Kingston, I'd probably get good at it because it's a 32-foot. That is the drop off, 32 to 38 foot. And there's nothing to get hung up on. And you can drag it for a pretty good while. And that would give me practice of doing it. And I'd still catch fish. But Kingston doesn't hold as big as fish as Chattanooga. It is 7:15. I've been live. Hour and 54 minutes. Thanks for the advice. It's been a while since I've catfished, but plan on doing it strong this year. I do well spot locking and anchoring because I got certain spots where I know the fish are. But would I do better if I would try different things and master it? Probably. So that's something I am going to work on this year. Trying to get the dragging down and suspend drifting, suspend fishing, some of that stuff. I'm going to work on and see if I can be more successful with other techniques, I guess is what I'm getting at. I pull boards as much while guiding for stripers. When catfishing, I like to just take it easy and throw an anchor and spot lock and suspend so I can relax. Exactly. Jody, read my comment about your sticker. Let's see. I must have missed it. Jody, what happened to your sticker? You got a really good tan. Did you spend too much time in the sun? Oh, you're talking about this. Brian B went fishing and caught flatheads. Yep. Let's see who did flatheads better. Guests. Edit audio avatar. We do look similar, don't we? I do like to aggravate, though. I thought that was a good one. Since Brian said he's bragging, he's going to catch flatheads. I thought, wow, show him. And I asked someone if they could put his head on. They said, I can put his head on anything. I said, okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to jump down. I got some other things I need to do, like switch the laundry in and out and pack some clothes. The fish look bigger with you. You have a smaller head. Thank you. Brian's head's all swelled out. But I hopefully Rustic or Buggy go live, and then we got something to watch. You always fish down below the dam at the Odessa City Reservoir, and sometimes I'll fish above the dam where I catch some 2-pound channel cat. My favorite ramp is still closed. I went and checked it the other night. I guess it would have been Tuesday night. I went to 3 ramps where I got one I could use. And it said it's supposed to open like 2/28 was the last day it's supposed to be closed. And I went there, it had a sign up saying until further notice. And they wasn't nowhere near opening up. There was piles of gravel and everything tore up and roped off. I bet it's not open all year. Guarantee it. And that was my favorite ramp. Security patrolled it and everything, and oh well. I just have to use the others. But then the other one I went to had so much trash on it and logs and stuff. I didn't feel like getting out in the water. It was out in the water too, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get up there and move it. So I went to this other one, and I did okay with it. But it's not my favorite ramp. It's so steep. Be blessed. Have a great day. Yeah, Dave, you'll be going live here in a little bit, won't you? With his jig time, double hook angling. I'm pretty sure he does that on Friday. It's around 9 or 9:30. So that's somebody else you can watch. It's nappy time. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Have a good day, everybody. I hope we'll see you out on the water later. Bye.